Hello friends, welcome back to Technical Talks. So today let's see what is the difference between static constructor and non-static constructor. So friends, constructor is usually used to initialize the data, right? And static constructor is specially used to initialize only static members. So non-static constructors can also be called as instance constructor because they need instance to get executed. So let's talk something about static constructor. So static constructor is used to initialize only static data, and you cannot pass the parameters to static constructor. You can't access anything, but you can access only static members. And static constructor, if you see, it can't access it it don't have access modifiers. For example, public, private and protected. So this is something about static constructor. Before that, let's go with static class and non-static class, so that will be clear. Okay, so what is the difference between static class and non-static class? So here, if you see, static class cannot be instantiated, right? Just how we can initialize instantiate our non-static class. So you should directly access its method by its class name dot method name. Your program won't tell when it is going to load static class, but it's definitely loaded before the call. Means when the class gets executed, so that time before that, the static class going to be loaded. A static class will have the static constructor always, and it's called only once, since it's loaded into the memory for its lifetime. Means the static constructor will get called only once throughout its lifetime execution. The static class can also contain static members, so all the members and functions that must be static. So let's see how to declare the static constructor. Okay, so for example, let's have one more class here, name as a test class, and CTOR will create the constructor. So this is the private constructor. I will make it as static. So I have a static constructor over here. So this is how we can declare that with static modifier. And while other remaining constructors are non-static constructors, that is public, default constructor, parameterized constructor. So non-static constructor can also be called as instance constructor, as I said, because they would need an instance, okay, for its execution. So let's see how the static constructor gets called. Okay, so static constructors are always called implicitly, but the non-static constructors are called explicitly, because we have to create an instance of non-static class, and we will have only after we will have its call. Okay, so let's see this in program. Okay, I have one class, and here let me print something, that this is static constructor. Okay, and I will have CTOR will create the snippet. This is the public constructor, so CW will give you the console.writeLine, and here I will print this is public constructor. Okay, so now let's see how it gets called. Okay, so in void main, let me create an instance of my test class, that is obj equal to new obj. Okay, because to invoke our constructor we must need to initialize this class, and we have to create its instance. Okay, let's run this console.readline. Let's run this. Okay, so if you see here, the first call is static constructor, and the second statement that gets executed is public constructor. So as I said, the execution of static constructor executes when the execution of the class starts. Okay, and it is the first block of code which runs under the class. Means initially, the very first moment when the class gets executed, the very first time, static constructor will get called. But non-static constructor executes only when you create an object of this class, that is the instance of this class that we have created here. So only when you create an instance of that class, then only your non-static constructor, means apart from a static constructor, all other constructors are non-static constructors. So when you create an instance of this object, then only you can invoke the non-static constructor. Okay, so now for each and every time when the instance of the class is created, then your non-static constructor will get called. Okay, so remember one thing, like a static constructor will always execute once in its entire execution, means entire life cycle of that class. Okay, very first time when the class gets started, and if it is having a static constructor, then that time it will get called, and only once it will get called. Okay, but non-static constructor can execute when you create an instance. So let me show you one more thing, like if I create another instance, okay, obj1, and now let me rerun this program. So let's see. Okay, so again static constructor, and then it's non-static constructor, because we have created an instance, and again we have created one more instance, and hence it is showing one more print statement, because it is invoking this constructor two times. So this is what actually we have seen, the difference between static constructor and non-static constructor, as well as we have also seen the static class and non-static class difference. The main difference of static class is it cannot be instantiated, and just how the another normal class, it cannot be instantiated, and you should directly access its method of the static class via static class name dot its method name. And it is always static class will always contain the static constructor, and it is called when the class execution started. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this video will helpful for you to understand the basic concept. I will keep posting other videos that will clear the concepts of C# and OOPS, and we will go with some more videos. So if you find this video helpful, so please like and share, and if you want to add anything that I missed, then please comment below. Thank you so much.